You know what you should do? You should follow me on Twitter at Bromo018. Link in the description. Do it now. Hello everyone, welcome along to our Ajax career mode series on FIFA 19. It's Bromo18 as always, and today it is a big episode that I've got for you. That's right, it is Feyenoord away. The first time we'll be playing against them this season, and we've actually got them in quick succession as well. We got them this month in December and in January as well. I'll have to apologise first and foremost. You might have already noticed my voice is in a bit of trouble today, and it doesn't sound the best, so I'll have to apologise first and foremost, but we have to plough on and get this video out. So yeah, as you can see, Feyenoord away, and then also Red Bull Salzburg as well in the Champions League to round off the group stage of the Champions League. We're already through, but can we get our first place? We shall see. First of all, I've got a result to tell you about. In between the two episodes, we played against Zwolle, and as you can see, a 2-1 win made a lot of changes, as always, but it still paid off. Ravel Morrison getting himself on the score sheet, a wonderful goal. In fact, they were both incredible goals, actually. Mats Rowie with the second one as well. Zwolle pulled back in the second half, as you can see. Defensive mistake, it has to be said, and from that moment on, we weren't as good as we were in the first half. But we get the win, and that is always the most important thing coming up to this big fixture today away against Feyenoord. Let me show you the league table quickly. We retain our 100% winning record. It's been an unbelievable start. I didn't anticipate it to be so convincing. But Feyenoord, on the other hand, it's a completely different story. They are down there in 7th place, as you can see. Now, they're only 2 points off 4th, you know, at a Europa League spot. So it's perhaps not as bad as the league table suggests, but it's way off the pace of what they would be, you know, aiming for. And as a result, they'll be even more determined today to get one over us in this derby game. So yeah, really looking forward to it, got to say, and hopefully we can do the business today. Let me show you the lineup. 3-4-3, as you can see, and it's fairly standard. There's a slight change. Tadic has predominantly been playing on the left wing for us this season, but he's back into attacking midfield this time around. I wanted to get Groeneveld in the team, and obviously, you know, that'll mean a slight bit of rotation. Disappointing that we haven't been able to sneak in either Zakaria Labiad or Ravel Morrison. Both of them playing really well. But as I keep saying, there's just so many players who can play in this position. You can't fit them all in. So you have to make sacrifices. So it is a shame, but they will keep getting their opportunities, that's for sure. They're playing really well so far. A couple of things to notify you about in terms of the youth academy. If I can find them, here they are. We've promoted 2 more players, and from first viewing in the youth academy, they looked great. Both had 94 potential, of course, but then, you know, this guy, Mark Mulder, promoted him, and 1-star skill move, high-low. Thought he'd be able to play up front. He can't. Not as though that mattered. I'd just play him there anyway. But again, there's not too many sort of stats or features, I guess I should say, that stand out to me there, which is a bit disappointing. So he might be a bit of a bust, actually. This guy, Mike Voss, already 67 rated, 6'3", can play in cam or centre forward, and with his attacking work rate being high-low, it's probably going to mean that I'm going to have to make him a striker instead. 6'3", might be that sort of false 9 creative striker. I don't know. We're gonna find out, that's for sure. His stamina's horrendous at the moment, so trying to work on that, even though the training doesn't really improve it that much. But we're going to see how he develops for sure. Only 17 years old, so looking forward to seeing if he can break through into the first team this season. But apart from that, not anything else to update you guys about. The team is standard. So with that in mind, let's begin this game against Feyenoord.
Our main feature today on EA TV, 2 great clubs. It's coming up for you live.
Away we go then. Can we get the win today and maintain our 100% record?
They've adopted it since. If it works, it's really
to take the lead.
Got a free. It's a good save from ArenA. Straight at him, but he does well to parry it away. Kontinuum recovers. Over to Frenkie de Jong. Oh, it's a nice shimmy there. And he'll go for goal.
He's way off target.
Weedy effort in the end.
Plenty of width for the team to attack into.
Groeneveld, Ziyech working well. And he'll go back to Groeneveld, who's going to whip it in. Ziyech is there. Rolls past the post. He should have done better with that opportunity. And it was a good chance that has been squandered. Kontinuum striding forward now with the ball. He's got options. Boadu, Tadic has run off, and it's a great move. And Dusan Tadic is in and scores 1-0. 30 minutes almost gone. And as you can see, the away fans in the corner going to delirium. Dusan Tadic on the end of it. The build-up play, exquisite. Real clean stuff. The running off the ball from Tadic, Boadu and Kontinuum was just extremely impressive, and it's a sort of thing you're always looking to do. You want that movement, you want that fluidity. That's how you create this sort of system, and Dusan Tadic has the quality to finish off as he goes in one-on-one. He's looked lively so far, he's looked dangerous, and so far it has paid off. 1-0 to Ajax.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
Let's find Neres in a little bit of space. Neres onto his right foot. He'll go for goal.
The opportunity didn't really.
He's just past the far post. It's unlucky. It was a good effort, to be fair, and it was good build-up play. Not quite, though. Feyenoord just probing for an opening here, really. Can't do too much with possession. And the ref blows up for half-time. So far, so good for Ajax. We've been in fairly complete control, to be fair, other than the first 10-15 minutes. We looked a bit shaky, but we settled into the game well. Showed a bit of resilience in those early stages, and then we've capitalised when it mattered most. Dusan Tadic with the goal, half-time, and as you can see, we have had more chances. Perhaps could have gone 2-0 up, but at least we are in the lead, and hopefully we can continue that in the second half, which is up next. Right, okay, well, that's full-time. Okay, well, we got the win, I guess. Bit of an anti-climax, that's for sure. Not sure if I'll even show a highlight in that second half. I mean, Feyenoord were terrible. They just, you know, you'd think in a local derby, you're losing 1-0. You try and attack the game and press, but they just had no intention of doing that. They had no intention of seizing the initiative and putting it on us. And we strolled to victory. I mean, we were not very good in the second half, that's for sure. We made a couple of changes. Not sure I'll even show that highlight, to be honest. And they didn't really have any impact on the game. But we get the win, so that's it. I do apologise for that, guys, you know. Not much excitement to show you, but at least we get the win. As you can see, at half-time, they only had 2 shots. And now they've only had 1 more, you see. You know, well, okay, suit yourself. But yeah, we get the 1-0 win. So that's great. We maintain our 100% record. And we move on to the next one in the Champions League. Don't know if I'm going to make changes for that or not, but we'll wait and see, that's for sure. I'm going to check out the team and I'll be back with you shortly. So welcome back, guys. You join me on the day of the game against Salzburg. And this is the lineup. Change of formation. We revert back to the 4-3-3. And there's a few changes as well, just to keep things fresh as much as possible without changing too much of the team. Keeping some of the players in. And as you can see, defence, Matsraoui and Tagliafico return as the fullback positions are, of course, in this formation. Daley Blind drops into the team for Rick van Drongelen. Mike Peters gets to start at holding midfield, along with Donny van der Beek and also Ravel Morrison in the midfield trio. And then Arnaud Danjuma Groeneveld, Myron Boadu and David Neres retain their places from the previous game. So hopefully we're looking for a good performance today. I'm just wondering if the Champions League group stage will be drawn immediately this week, in which case I can show it this episode. If not, then you know, it will be in the next episode. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Of course, the objective is to just finish top, and hopefully we can do that. We want to be as competitive and carry as much momentum as possible. So hopefully we can do that today. So let's begin against Salzburg.
The ticket is already stamped for the knockout phase, but can they claim top spot and perhaps a favourable draw? It's coming up on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we've got Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. It's Salzburg up against Ajax.
Well, thank you, Derek. With the visitors already qualified for the knockout stages, I'm pretty sure they'll want to come into the Lions' Den and pinch top spot. Let's see how it goes, Derek. I'm looking forward to it. I'm pretty sure you are too.
Go on then, guys, let's get top spot in the group and seize our way through into the knockout stage. Morrison looking for runs. It's not the best, but Neres has finally shown for him. Cuts inside, Van der Beek's onto it. It's a good save from the keeper. Forces a corner early on.
Really important. Look how close the striker gets.
Neres to whip it in. It'll fall to Fosu, Mensah deflected, and another corner.
Plays the game as if the ball's his own. He lends it to other players. He's the glue between the team.
Oh, Groeneveld's done well. And he's found that runner, Neres, who's in behind the fullback now, David Neres. What will he do? Can he go on his own or will he find options? He goes on his own, just past the post. It's unfortunate, but perhaps you expect a man of his quality to hit the target there. And it just trickles wide in the end.
And showing fine vision.
He's going to look to whip it in. Tagliafico can't mark his man, and the header sees Salzburg go 1-0 ahead. Seems to take a knock off ArenA as well. We'll find out on the replay, but they've capitalised on the space that we provided. And as a result, they go into the lead. Neres can't catch up there, and Tagliafico just misses the header completely. Oh, it's poor goalkeeping once again. It's straight at ArenA, and he's just tipped it in to his own net. That's really disappointing. He's got to parry that away, and he's made it worse. We've been the makers of our own demise, really. And now you can see that Salzburg have taken advantage. It's 1-0 late on in the first half. And that's half time. Very disappointing so far. We've had chances to go into the lead, but we haven't taken them. Whereas Salzburg have taken their opportunity, and that sees them 1-0 up. We've got to show a bit more quality in the second half. We're going to go with how it is for now. There's no need to make any drastic changes at the moment.
And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway.
Boadu got Van der Beek running off him, and he could equalise here. Good finish, and we're back into the game. Donny Van der Beek on the beginning of the second half, and we've made it 1-1. It's good running once again. Peels off the man. Boadu with another assist to his name. It's Peters. And yet it's similar to the Tadic goal in the last game. The player gives it to the striker on the left, and another player is running off the ball in behind, spots a space, and it's Van der Beek this time. And then he's able to produce a good finish. Definitely, for sure. He's at the far post. It's a tight angle, but he can get it past the keeper towards the far post. And it's 1-1. We're back in the game.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match.
Got to keep getting out to him like that. Force them into making those mistakes. Tagliafico finds Neres. What a ping that is. What a ball. And Neres has got options, and he's going to find Ravel Morrison. Go for goal. Saved. Boadu on the rebound. 2-1. And Ajax take the lead. What a break attack that is. Tagliafico take a bow for that incredible ball to David Neres to start the attack off. Absolutely brilliant. Find him in space, and then you've got Ravel and Boadu just storming into the box on the break attack, and Neres originally finds Morrison. It's a tough one for Morrison to score, forces a save from the keeper, but Boadu is showing his instinct as a striker to just anticipate the rebound, and there he is. He's not going to miss that, surely. Open goal, essentially. And it's 2-1 now. Myron Boadu getting himself on the score sheet to get us back into the lead.
Can he make this move count?
Such a good build-up play. And ArenA parries it straight into the danger zone. Thankfully, we get rid. Neres. Boadu. Back to Neres. Lays it off to Peters. He's got Groeneveld running in. Can he find him? Got overlapping players now. Morrison to Groeneveld.
Is he going to punish them?
Groeneveld onto his right. He'll go for... Oh, my word.
Oh, he's missed the chance to extend their advantage. Let's see, does he mean business?
That's good build-up play. He forces another save from ArenA. Can we get it away? Yes, we can.
Once again doing his job.
Rolls it out to Danjuna Groeneveld. There it is. The win guarantees first place in the Champions League group stage. And we've got to be really pleased with how that went in the end. A real tough group. Tottenham, Inter Milan and Red Bull Salzburg. But we've come through it, and we've come through it well. 13 points in the end we finish on. And we also finish on a win to send us through to the knockout stage, the round of 16. Absolutely delighted with that, for sure. And hopefully we can continue that. The run of form this season has been incredible, as you can see, getting achievement there. That's pretty embarrassing that we're into March and I'm yet to qualify to the knockout stage. But I've got to say, I've barely played in the Champions League this year. You know, it's just been one of those things. Just starting with teams that aren't in the Champions League, and it is what it is, really. But I'm going to quickly check on the other group stages and see just who we could potentially, get drawn against, if we can skip along to it here. Right, so obviously Inter Milan, we can't draw against Inter Milan because they were in our group. Surprised that Spurs didn't make it through, though, that's for sure. In that group, Chelsea miss out, Barcelona and Red Bull Leipzig qualify. Roma and CSKA Moscow miss out there. Monaco and Madrid are through. Liverpool and Bayern Munich, Manchester City and Valencia, Paris Saint-Germain and Benfica go through. So Dortmund and Arsenal all miss out. So that is a bit of a shock indeed. Juventus miss out in that one. Leverkusen and Porto are through. And then Real Madrid and Saint Etienne through in that group. Milan can't make it through. So if they do it right, we should be drawn against a second place team. So if that's true, we can get either Barcelona, Monaco, Bayern Munich, Valencia, Benfica, Leverkusen or Saint Etienne. So we'll see how it goes anyway. I don't think the group stages will have been, the knockout stages even, should I say, it will have been drawn yet, but we'll have a look in case they have. No, they haven't yet, but we do have that to come next episode. So hopefully you'll join me for that. I'm gonna have a look just what the next episode is going to be now. I don't know. It could be Feyenoord again, really, because I know that's a round of 16 game. Breda, not much. Then we've got this big winter break coming. So it could be Feyenoord again, and also the Champions League group stage, as well as a bit of transfer season if we're going to make any moves of that. So yeah, we're going to skip through about a month there before you rejoin us, but hopefully you will rejoin me for that as we continue our push for the league title, and also find out just who we have in the Champions League round of 16. But on that note, guys, we're going to round it off there. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like and also subscribe to the channel for more regular gaming content. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter using the Twitter handle at Bromo018. The link for that is in the description. And on that note, I'm Bromo18, and I'll see you soon.